Hey everyone, it's Theresa, and I have some special friends here today. My good friends Jamie and the husband, i.e.,
Hello.
the husband. And today we are going to look over some of the Chalk Couture goodies that I got. For those of you who don't know, who are not following me on Instagram or haven't seen any of the stuff I've put on my YouTube community tab, I just took the plunge and joined on Chalk Couture. Sight unseen, let me tell you. I've actually never touched the stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure, sign me up. So
it's the best way to do it. All the cool kids do it that way.
Jump in.
And apparently so did Jamie. Jamie did the same thing. She just jumped in. So I was like, oh, well, I have the right person to mentor me into my world of Chalk Couture because she understands. Yeah. So, yeah, I was like, oh, well, I was like, I probably should have tried this out first, but I didn't. But that's okay. So
Jump in. Can't go wrong.
Yeah. I was like, oh, well. So hello, everybody. And we're going to kind of just jump into it because I wanted to do a project as well as show you what's in here. I am going to show you. Yeah, I'm just going to show it the way I'm not touching my camera yet. I'm going to save the project we're doing for last. So in your little kit, which Jamie's going to correct me if I say anything is like the wrong term for things. She'll make sure that I'm using the right words. I think I've got most of the right words.
Got the lingo down?
I think so. You can never tell, though. You can never tell. Give me a second. I just want to get logged in on YouTube because I was on it, and then it's like, you have an error. So
Every time.
Honestly, the quote-unquote correct words are the hardest part of Chalk Couture.
But it says I have an error to come back when my viewing. Hopefully people are actually able to see it because when I try to look at it, it gives me an error. So hopefully you guys are there. I see people talking, so we're going to just assume they're there.
Yep.
So, one thing, when I open it up, you get like a little folder with things to read, which I'm probably not going to read. Who needs that stuff to read? I have Jamie.
I was just saying this question.
To be honest, the majority of the stuff that I think would probably be in there, I would imagine I have probably already asked Jamie, or she has already told me just by default. So
yeah, yep.
So I just want to say real quick to a couple of my friends I see, I've got DIY Dabster, which I cannot remember what your name is. I've got What If I Could John and Bridget and Carmen and a couple of other friends. I already said hi to Sandy earlier. So let me show you. I'm going to show the transfers last because I think those are the most fun. I'm going to start with less exciting to begin with. To me, this is kind of honestly less than exciting, but that's just my opinion because I'm not really an apron person.
Yeah.
It'll stay like this until I decide to give it to somebody, I think. I was like, well, this will be a nice little giveaway to somebody someday. Not today, but somebody. So
I use aprons when I cook because I tend to wipe my hands on my clothes. But other than that, I don't
really. Funny story. So my daughter is 5. She just turned 5. And at Christmas time, my husband had her go on Amazon with him and pick out something for Christmas. Well, this is very much her fashion. She picked out an apron. It had little like cupcakes all over it. But she picked out one that had a matching one for her. So my Christmas present had a present in there for her too. I was like, he's like, it's very fitting for her. I was like, okay. And then finally, like, I opened it. I'm like, ah.
Now I know.
That makes a lot of sense. So also in the July kit, you get like 24 little plastic trays. I'm sure they're very handy. I'll probably like them more once I start using them.
We have lots of tricks with those.
Oh, I'm sure you do. So comes with those. And I know that I think it's like they're listed as like disposable, but I'm like, no, this is plastic. There's nothing disposable about that.
No, they wash out great.
Yeah. Those I will probably never have to buy again.
No.
So now I'm going to live this next grouping of things in the somewhat exciting, but not crazy exciting.
I love how we're categorizing.
And there are categories. That's what I'm just like.
Can't wait to play with. It's a little while.
Like I know everyone's excited that this is in the kit, the fuzzing cloth thing. I know it's for fuzzing, but I don't know if that's what it's called, a cloth or not. But basically, it's a terry cloth towel.
Yep.
of a particular color.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything teal.
Everything's
Everything.
teal. That's right. Don't worry. Don't have to worry about your lighting in your room. It's you'll see it. See, they're saying anybody
They're
else
just
is
loading.
not loading. I don't know what the heck their problem is. If anyone else, yeah, a lot of them are getting an error. I have no earthly idea why. I'm gonna blame YouTube. When in doubt, I blame YouTube. This is.
I
fun.
thought initially you said you were going to blame you two, like us. I'm like,
Oh, YouTube.
all right.
No,
Sure,
YouTube.
I'll take it. That's fine.
YouTube probably doesn't like it because I have StreamYard on, and everyone's saying that they're having a hard time getting in.
Yeah, it shows up for a minute, and then like right now, it's just kind of a
Circle of death.
Circle of death. Yeah.
Oh.
Nope, she's saying hers is fine. Error occurred. Buffering.
Okay.
Buffering.
And I love it because I get the ad when
Oh yeah, ads always work.
I get the ad just fine. So
Weird.
let me just put on the chat. Try to reload. Reload. See, I see it now.
Yours is working.
Yeah, mine's now. It's like I reloaded it and it's working on here. But like I said, it's through StreamYard, so it's usually I've never had a problem with StreamYard before. So hopefully. Okay. Well.
Are you on PC or what? Or do you?
No, I'm doing it through my phone. I always, do it through my phone, but the chat part of it all is working.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's going through. So
Yeah. So hopefully everyone still is here. Don't worry, guys. We'll get it worked out, and if nothing else, we'll have a giveaway a certain way. I'm sure that's why a lot of them are here. I'm not giving away any of this stuff. This is my stuff.
yeah.
This is mine. You can't have this.
That's right. Maybe another time when I have more to share. So I've got two squeegees. I've got a small, and an extra small, a mini.
But yeah.
Mini. See, I'm getting there, guys. I'm
Mini,
getting
extra
there.
small.
So. And a multi-tool.
Whoa! It took me a while to get that one.
Did it? I remembered multi-tool. I don't know. I just thought like, oh, Gerber. It's like the Gerber. Chalk Couture.
That's perfect.
So I was like, the multi-tool is a Gerber. So, and then I have chips, which of course when I got it, I was like, deal me in.
Yeah.
As soon as I got it, that's what I did. I was like, it just seems perfect. They're clay chips, just really large.
Yeah,
they'd be like perfect clay chips for poker if you're like half blind.
There you go.
Yeah, and then you can even like chalk a value on them.
Absolutely.
And so we're gonna. This is, I think, another level up of coolness factor.
Next tier.
I got the white.
White is always good.
And I've got this is the one we're going to use today. And I love this. It's like, oh, you want it this way? Make it this way. You want it that way? Make it that way. And it's two-sided. I was kind of excited about that.
Landscape? Portrait.
Like,
landscape?
Sideways, right ways. Landscape.
She usually corrects me. That's
Portrait.
why I was laughing.
Oh, someone correct. Yeah. YouTube is the world of corrections. So, and I actually, I did it all pretty, and then I didn't even take a picture of it before I got into it. I categorized them in colors of like, I don't know how.
And this is why we're friends.
Yeah, I was like, I had them all arranged. Now I just screwed it up when I picked them up. But I had like, here's the red. Here's the, what do we got? Candy red, the couture coral, guava, orange peel. I literally had them in order. I'll try to pick the next one group up in order. Bumblebee, orange peel, and shimmer gold. So these are like one-time, they're, what do they call them? Like singles. That's what they call them, singles.
Yeah.
From my understanding, as I have never used it before, they're not really one-time use. You can get a couple of uses out of them.
Oh, yeah.
Lots.
I have to ask you. I meant to ask you earlier. So here's my idea. If I want to like make my own color, like by mixing colors, do they mix well?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I was thinking like, oh, if I put it in here and then I get like some press and seal.
Yep.
And like maybe spritz like a little bit of water in there just to keep the moisture.
Absolutely.
Aha.
Yep.
Just a little bit over top.
Look at you doing 3.0 chalk stuff already.
There we go. See, guys, see, you're gonna have to make sure you watch along with my chalky evolution.
Might I suggest mixing a little of your shimmer gold with some raspberry sorbet?
I didn't buy raspberry sorbet, did I? No, I don't think I did.
coral.
I bought the pomegranate.
The coral would work too.
Okay, I bought the pomegranate, which is I think kind of close, maybe a little bit redder.
Yeah, it's a little redder.
Yeah.
You'll end up with a rose gold color.
Ooh, I'm definitely doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like a lot of people are still having problems. I'm gonna end it and come back in and see if that sorts it out. Maybe there's some weird connection. So let me type it in the chat so they know. And now I'm probably gonna have 2 lives showing today. That's okay. Let me see. Is everyone still okay? Let's see. Sorry, I'm typing. I couldn't fit my computer and my chalk stuff.
Too much stuff.
And they're screaming in the background. No one's being murdered.
We can see no sound.
Devin says no sound.
Let's see.
Some were having technical difficulties.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see. Is everyone okay now? Can you hear me now? Taking it back. So I'm going to keep going with the demo of things.
Okay. Well, I was going to say we can go through the kit and then
I'll come back into the
project.
And that would actually make sense to have 2 separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
So,
see, I almost did it again. I almost just picked them up in a big scoop. So we've got Meadow, which is very almost like a Kelly green-ish. Yep. A little darker than a Kelly green, maybe.
I know what Kelly green is.
Really green. It's real green.
Super green.
Yeah, it's the crayon green.
Oh, that makes sense. All right.
Then, of course, Couture teal.
Of course.
And eucalyptus, which I'm using today. And colonial blue, which I think I bought a whole thing of it because I like my blues. I like my blues and my greens and
that's.
And then what's this one? Ocean mist. I can't read backwards in the camera. And shimmer silver. So
that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to try some of those. Those are going to be fun. And now to get into the real fun part. This is top level fun. Especially, I'm really excited about this one. It just says, "I love you more than pumpkin anything." I'm not, to be really honest, I'm not a pumpkin spice latte person. I drink just regular coffee, but I love me some pumpkin bread from Starbucks and pumpkin pie. Best pie there is. There's no better pie. So
agreed.
I can eat pumpkin pie all year long, and my mom makes it from scratch, so it's amazing.
Even better.
Well,
Good idea.
Maybe I should remedy that. She makes it from scratch, but she used the pumpkin out of the jar.
All right.
She has to. There's a saying. Okay. If she has to stir it, it's from scratch.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we used the trees. The husband, Jamie Macon,
all of it.
Everything you see is all chalk, other than the gray. I painted the gray.
You didn't chalk the whole,
We've done large projects in chalk. I don't know about that big. That thing is 5 by 4 or 5 by 6.
That'd be a lot of chalk.
Yeah.
We're gonna do her hair next too.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Jamie usually has the bottom parts of her hair in colors. And when I had seen her, I think it was when I seen your picture in the catalog, I had asked. I was like,
yeah.
And I was like, did you chalk your hair? Because that'd be kind of fun.
Yep. I think I figured out how to heat set it too. So I'm going to do it with ink.
Are you going to do it with the ink or with the chalk?
Yep. I'm going to try ink because ink is permanent.
Once you heat set it, it's permanent. I mean, with the shirts, like the trees in the background, I have a shirt with the trees. So if we set her hair, should stay.
Totally going to try it.
You got to
worry, it'll all be on video.
When you do it. That's super fun. I'm sorry, everyone, if I'm ignoring you. I'm trying to look at what's going on the chat on my phone and what's going on here and what I've got in front of me. So I'm so sorry if I ignore you. So here's another one. I'll put it so you can actually see it. I don't know if it comes up to where you can actually read it or if it comes up backwards because Instagram does that like backwards.
Yeah.
Can you read it or
it's
no?
correct.
I can see it.
Yeah. So this one I like because of all that scroll work. I was like, that'll be pretty to use on things.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I don't remember seeing this in like the list of stuff.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because there was. Now we know what it is.
Is there a mystery one?
I got really excited for a moment.
You did.
So the picture of the kit, I noticed that there was one hiding.
Oh.
And there was one right on top of it. It didn't show us what it was.
So there you go. Now you know. You heard it here first, people.
Right?
And I ordered that
Secrets.
one.
I did actually. I ordered my kit like July 1st, like the day it came, the day it like launched and whatnot. But I'm like almost as far away as somebody could be from Utah, where it ships from. So I was like, well, anyone else that got it on July 1st, unless they're in South Florida, they probably already got it before me. But that's okay. So. And then you get your little Chalk Couture stuff to make like hat, shirt, whatever. Oh yeah, Brenda is on and she's getting hers. You should be getting it soon too, because I got mine a day early and she's in Jacksonville, so she's a little further north. And then I got all the minis, all the back to school minis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So those are cute.
Those fit on those little black chips that you got.
I figured that much. I was like, well, they'd be really cute for like Christmas, like ornaments for teachers. I was like, that'd be really cute for those.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the catalog. Those of you who do not know, my link is in my bio. My link is in my description box if you would like to shop the new items. I might do an unboxing of all the stuff I got, but I'm kind of slightly embarrassed to say how much I spent in public. So it might just be a mystery, which I'm sure people will easily be able to put together that it was an obnoxious amount of money. But.
Well, but that's why you become a designer.
Yes.
It's not quite so much.
Yes.
It's not a crap load of money. It's just a load of money.
No, this might have been crap load of money level in my mind. So, and I want to show you this too. I got this from Michael's. I was like, wow, they look kind of like the
box frame.
Box frames, yeah.
Yep. And it cost me 80 cents.
Nice.
So I was like, I'm going to try it out. Not that I have one to compare it with because I didn't buy them. But I'm going to try it out. Oh, I forgot to say, I have one more thing that came in the kit. That's down here on my floor because it's too big. So a nice big Aiden frame.
Yeah. Aiden, right? Ah. See, yes. I still get confused.
It's a nice big Aiden frame, but don't look at it because he's injured.
That one's magnetic too.
Yes, I know. I tested it out. And I was like, well, I can't mess it up anymore. Like, just see. So it came in and I opened up my box today to get all this stuff ready. And its quarters are cracked. He went through some trauma apparently on the way here. And so they're going to, I put in a request for a damaged thing. So all technical terms, clearly, but yes, Brenda, this is my kit. So you will be seeing all of these in a couple of days.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is my kit. I'm trying to think of what colors I was doing. I set it aside, the colors I wanted to do on my project. I'm trying to think what I want to do with the, now I know like the design that I'm doing today is, I don't even know if I just showed it to you. I just went there. It's the one day or day one, you decide. I'm going to do that one. First time chalking, people. And that's why they're here. They're here because I need expert help. Just in case. I didn't want to. What?
I thought we were just hanging out, but that's cool too.
You're definitely here to hang out, but I needed support in case I messed it up. I didn't want to mess it up too much since I'm live. Do we get
all washes off?
See, you can't mess it up.
Listen, if I can do it, I promise you're good.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide what color. I have so many color choices. I'm deciding what color I want to do with my eucalyptus. I thought about doing like a blue, but I think I'm going to just stick with white so I don't open up another color. Because I did buy a whole jar of this one too. I bought mini a jar. Actually, probably could have gone more on the jars, but I added them last after I added all my, transfers. And then I was like, okay, maybe I need to tone this down a little bit. I'm like, I can mix the colors. So I'm going to angle my camera down so people could see what I'm doing. And hopefully it makes a little sense. So hold the phone, everyone. You're going to go down. Maybe a little too much. There we go. So, and it is backwards. I'm sorry. When I film, usually I, have my camera in a different spot. So everyone will just have to excuse the position of the camera. Usually my camera is like up above me. And I'm not fancy. I can't do 2 cameras yet.
I think this is actually a pretty good angle.
So
you can actually see what's going on.
I can't see the chat, so I'm going to try to keep an eye on it on my computer, but you never can tell. So I'm first going to remove the backing. Aren't you guys so glad
Oh, sorry. Jamie from Simple Root, Simple Living has asked how long have we been doing Chalk Couture? So the husband and I have been in for just over 2 years. Teresa's been, 2 days?
Technically since the first, unless you count this as my start time. So 2 minutes.
This is the first chalking of the Chalk Couture.
This is the first chalking. And I'm going to fuzz the living dickens out of this because it has never been used before. Yeah. But now, do I fuzz less since it's on a board like this?
No, I would do, usually the first time you want to do like 5-6 times and kind of like rotate it around so you're not pulling up fuzz from the exact same spot every time.
Gotcha.
That's not as big of a deal. That's just a helpful.
It's just a tip.
Bit. Yeah.
Pro tip. All right. Oh, wait. Is there a thing in here that I have to remove or is it just, nope, straight into the paste. All right. We're going to give it a go, people. And what's kind of nice, because, I mean, if people in here watch me, they know I am a typical Cricut person. And one thing that I definitely could use some work on, it's definitely done through the magic of editing, is my placing stuff. It takes me I feel like it takes me days. To be really honest, I feel like it takes me days to get stuff lined up. And it just might be my, I think it's just a lot of it is just to do with my, I can't stand it. It's not going to be perfectly straight. To me, it's either got to be perfectly straight or it has to be, really off, like purposely looks like it's off. So, all right, this is the spot.
I will tell you that you already thought of something that a lot of people forget the first time. On that particular board, we forget that it sits in the base.
Yes. So I was gonna say it's. I was almost gonna do it at the bottom, then I was like, no, it's got to go somewhere.
Hey, you're a smart girl.
I have my moments. So we're going to get out our white paste. Ooh. And I'm going to get my mini squeegee.
Ooh.
I know, me with the right words and everything. And I'm just going to glob it on until I say glob it on. Then the technical terms are gone.
That's perfect. Glob it on.
Yeah, no, you got it. That is the technical term.
Well, maybe glob on a little more. I can put it back in the jar. I just got to remember, I can put it back in the jar.
Exactly.
I'll be honest. That's probably why I was like, ooh, jars. I like that idea. And what's nice is if I was doing this with Cricut, which I mean, I still love my Cricut, guys. Don't worry. I still love it. If I was doing this with my Cricut, though, I would be blotting and dabbing for days. I would have had to paint it first, either with Mod Podge or the same color of whatever I painted the board of. So I don't have to do that, though. It's like everyone's so quiet, but that's just because there's no studio audience here.
Yeah. Well, that's why.
I was like, it's like there's no, it's like, oh, it's that suspenseful pause.
The funny thing is, we usually both stop talking in our videos when we're chalking because we're both staring at the chalk and watching it go on.
Yeah, because it's so cool.
I have to admit, I mean, everyone will see if I do end up doing like a full like haul kind of thing. I won't do it live because there's going to be a lot of it, and I need to be able to, edit that sucker. And I'm going to have a lot of fun because I bought a bunch of transfers that have patterns. So what's really cool about Chalk, which, given my whole 2 minutes of experience at this moment, is that it's like lets you have like different levels of color payoff. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you guys know what I mean, but I'm speaking to them like I can see any of their comments right now when they say, yes, we know what you mean, Theresa.
Jamie's giving you an audience clap.
Oh, good. Thank
She's
you.
encouraging you.
She always does. She's the best. So now I'm going to wipe off the excess and put it back in my jar. Because who wants to waste?
I know, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I've never done this before.
Never done this before.
Like,
I still forget to do that.
This is exactly what I'm doing. And this is why I'm doing it.
Yeah, why would you want to waste it? This stuff, I mean, while it's
That
not
jar will last
horrendously
you
expensive,
forever.
but it's not cheap. It's not from the Dollar Tree. And now I'm going to take out my eucalyptus and we're going to put it on my little leafy guys in my tray. And it does not have a little tear me here thing, but don't worry, I have my tools handy.
Yes.
The only thing is like I can't scoop this back into the little pouch.
Little pouch.
And see, I got it on my finger too. See, Jamie, it's definitely not just you.
You can't chalk without getting it on you.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Sounds like a challenge.
Go for it. We've tried.
So I'm just going to apply this part just to my little leaves using my multi-tool.
Whoa.
See, you're never going to forget it again now, Jeff. You're going to always know,
I know
what it's called because you're like, it's the Gerber of chalk.
The Gerber thing is perfect.
Every time I say multi-tool, I think multi-pass from Fifth Element movie. It's not even close. It's just literally just the name that sounds close.
You're weird.
I am weird. Yeah. That was never up for debate.
Never in question.
So this is a little harder to try and get precision with it. It's like, okay, paste, come off. There we go. Now we're going. I put like the smallest amount in this little tray as possible. I was like, I don't want to waste it.
I'm going to save it all.
But you just kind of proved how much, how little you actually need.
Yeah.
It doesn't need much at all.
Yeah. See? Oh, I see. I could have done it even less.
Well, damn it, Theresa.
That's it. This is getting the cling wrap on it.
You're going to shove it back in the little paste packet.
I'd be like, put it back. All right.
Home.
How long do I have till I have to have this sucker washed? Because I don't have a little basin to wash it in.
Just a few minutes.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Now I have, hold on, paper towel.
Yes, please. Feel free to send me a message anytime, my dear. I'm happy to help. That's what
I'm up really
for.
early. She's up really late. There's always somebody around.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. You never know who's going to be responding to you.
You don't either.
All right. Here's a moment of truth. All right. I definitely could have gone a little heavier, but that's okay. I was about to say something terrible, Bob. So.
Look at your spacing. It came out perfect too with the base, the
Yeah.
board and base.
No idea how much longer this would have taken if I used my Cricut. Don't worry, Cricut, if you're watching, I still love you.
There's some good ways that those are going to work together.
Yeah.
Cricut and chalk.
So
I really think they will.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do at least, maybe I'll try to rope Jamie into it too. I'm gonna make a video that's like Cricut and chalk, or Cricut or chalk, and then maybe as Jeff's suggestion was to actually mix them together. Yep. So I've got some ideas formulating. I have to send Jamie some Cricut cutout stuff though. I don't expect you'll buy one, so I'll send you the stuff to do it.
Deal.
So.
And maybe teach me how to
and
do
maybe
it.
teach you.
We'll have to do a live.
Nope.
All right, now what do we do?
I'm just gonna throw it in a bag and say, "Here you go, figure it out."
I'll set the husband on researching it. He'll figure it out.
Yes. So now, when I wash this, just rinse off the front, or rinse off front and back.
Mostly the front. Sometimes it'll come, like if it's stuck on the screen or like looks like it's still on the screen, then you can run a hose through across the back and it'll push it back out.
Can I do it here with my paper towel?
Yeah.
Brenda says, hold it closer to this camera for a moment.
Okay.
I'm not sure if she's talking about the finished product or
Ooh.
Yeah. See, I definitely see like up in this part, like I was like, oh yeah, I should have gone a little heavier.
That's one of the things you'll figure out, what you're looking for coverage.
Yeah.
Different amounts of pressure on the squeegee.
Yep. And that's just like with anything, just practice, do a couple times and you'll figure it out.
All right. Well, I'll be right back. I got to rinse this sucker off.
Okay.
Entertain the people. Be right back. This is the one thing I couldn't bring with me to the table is the sink.
Yeah.
Be right back.
So with like if you're seeing that design that she did and you're like, oh, I want it completely covered, you could let that dry. It only takes like 3 to 5 minutes, but you can speed that up with a hairdryer and it takes seconds. And just put the stencil back on and do it again. It'll be fine. It'll stay. It'll cover all the bits and pieces. Sometimes I have to do that with fabric.
Fabric or wood. When we're doing the wood, sometimes the wood does the same thing. Doesn't pick it all up.
Yeah.
But it didn't bleed. No, that's the cool part about the paste. It's not paint, so it's not liquidy. Does that make sense? It's not liquidy. So you can just kind of squeegee it around. That's a term, right?
It's totally a term. It is, they coined the term creamy dreamy. So it's creamy, kind of frosting-ish. That's usually what I say. If you can frost a cupcake, you can use our chalk paste because that's kind of all it is.
Sure. You just love cupcakes, so you're always thinking about them.
I kind of do. But I'm going to tell you, I don't need a cupcake to eat frosting. So.
Just an open jar.
And on that note, chalk paste is also non-toxic. Not edible, but just non-toxic.
Although, in your fingers and,
Yeah.
That's too funny.
I don't know, man. I'm hungry. If you run out of paste and are in a bind, yes, actually you can use acrylic paint. I wouldn't opt for chalk paint because that's kind of thicker. But if you add just a little bit of water to acrylic paint,
it'll go through.
You can paint right over it too.
Mm-hmm. And if you end up having to use the acrylic paint, take a paintbrush. Go over with a paintbrush instead of the squeegee, because the squeegee, being that it is thinner, will push you once a cupcake.
Sorry.
The squeegee will push the paint through. So use a paintbrush and go over it lightly, like you would do with a Cricut.
Yep.
Kind of same idea.
Oh, pretending like he knows how to use a Cricut.
I've seen videos. I watched Theresa. That is going to be funny. Trying to figure out how to do the vinyl. We're going to have to do it live on a video. On a live on a video. That makes sense, right?
Sure. Yeah. It's funny, Theresa. Well, I'm glad you're exciting.
It's a lot of fun. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Icing from the can.
Icing on graham crackers. Dude.
That actually is. I don't really care for the sweet, but once in a while, icing on the graham crackers is good.
Mm-hmm.
See? Yep. as soon as this live's over, where she's going next, right? Digging into the pantry.
I don't have any cake mix, but I have frosting. I always have frosting on hand. Hey, Annie.
I'm back. I don't know if I ripped it off as much as I should have. Is that about right?
Sometimes as long as you get it out of the screen, then you're good.
That's what I kind of figured.
Like some of our darker colors, like the Cadet, which is like a dark navy blue, and the Meadow that you do, and Candy Apple, those will stain the teal part. But staining is absolutely fine.
It'll stain the screen too, but it's not left in the screen. It's just the color.
Gotcha. Fun. Yes. So that was my first chalk experience, everybody. Sorry if you missed it, but don't worry. You can catch it on the replay.
And you can also catch the conversation about frosting.
Because it takes weird turns.
I don't know, man.
It happens. So if anybody is interested in making this project, there's a little Try Me kit linked for you in the description box. Also, by the way, I wanted to mention, if anybody I'm going into sales pitch mode. If anyone's interested, one thing, you know what? I did not show it. Where to go? This is this month's Club Couture. And if anyone's interested in doing it, it's $19.99. I feel like I'm on like an infomercial. It's $19.99 every month. You can do something like this. This is this month's. But if you do it, let me know you signed up, and I will eventually, when I get them in the mail, I'll send you a squeegee. So you have one. If you don't want to buy anything else, you'll get your little, your little mini squeegee. And then you can let me know if you do want to order, and there will be some perks for you in addition to the normal perks. So.
I know nothing.
So yes. Anyways, there's some links down in the description box. I'd love it if you guys go check it out. If you're interested in becoming a designer like Brenda's actually my very first person who signed up as one of my designers. I know. I was like a designer for like one day, and she's like, I want to join. I'm like, yes, this is cool. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. I didn't, it was not a surprise. It was not like I didn't tell people about it, but we're going to do a giveaway. I have, I think 9 people. Let me show you what you're going to get. First off, I'm going to do a giveaway for everyone who's here. You guys can do one too if you really want this stuff, although I'd probably just send it to you if you want it. I've got some rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. I got some cute stickers from Dollar Tree.
Oh, buffalo plaid.
More stickers. These have been hard to find. A lot of people have been having a hard time. These are like little labels. I thought they were stinking cute. So I'm going to do a giveaway for everyone who's here live with me. I've got a number of 8, so you've got a pretty good chance of winning. And I'm probably listed as one of those 8 because I'm signed in on my computer.
Oh, yeah, I bet I am too.
Yeah, so there you go. You've got a really good chance of winning.
Nice.
Let me just hold on a second. I was going to say, where's my phone? I haven't picked a random number for me.
Right there.
Right. Right there. And I don't have
helpful.
Google in here to do a random dice roll for me, but I'm going to think of a number between 1 and we'll just say 8. Between 1 and 8. This is usually how I do my lives when I do giveaways. All right, I have my number. So everyone go ahead and put a number in the chat. If you get it on the dot, you're the winner. Just do it quickly, because if someone else picks your number first, they're the person who gets that number.
First come, first serve.
Exactly. And then for everyone who's watching this as a replay, including all the people in the chat, except for the person who wins, that doesn't count. They don't get to do it. I'll do the same stuff as a giveaway. Just leave a comment in the actual video
chat log
comments. Yes.
There you go.
So make sure you leave a comment in there, and I'll do a random draw. I'll put the info in the description box of when and how I'll announce it and all that. Same thing though. Same prize, just not the person who wins at this go. Goodness. So what kind of exciting stuff do you guys have coming up and doing?
This was not on the pre-prep questions.
You're not talking about anything you don't want to talk about. I'm just curious if you've got any
Brain
fun
was
videos
just-
that you've got coming up this week or your charity craft challenge.
Yep, that is next month, the 13th, I want to say.
I think that sounds right.
So I'm gonna look real quick because I say things. Yes.
And then they're wrong.
Yeah. So on August 13th, we have our charity craft challenge coming up. And that is going to be patterns and prints themed. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the whole idea behind that is that crafters and creators make a video, and in their video, you can spotlight your favorite charity. And then there's a vote, an actual vote from viewers at the end. They get to vote on their favorite project, and the person with the most votes at the end gets a donation to their charity. So that is super fun.
I participated in the first one and won.
Won the first one. Yep.
Sure did.
So I'm going to do the one in August too. I don't know what I'm making yet, but I'm going to do that one.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I come
That's
up
too
with
far
the
away.
themes, and then that's it. That's all I got for now.
But that'll be fun. I hope that a lot of people participate in it because it's a fun challenge.
We usually have a pretty good time.
And when's your next couples one?
August 24th?
I just renamed the
August
charity.
24th, I think. Like, I remember anything. I don't know why I'm even answering. So,
It is. Whoop, it is.
August 27th.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
I was
August
close.
27th.
I was close.
There we
Sorry.
go. And
So,
that one is
I'm
where
excited.
is so what's the challenge this time around, or have you figured out? Like last time it was something like the non-crafter had to instruct the crafter, and you guys did a watercolor coloring book where
That was
somebody might
good.
have excluded the good colors. That was so funny.
That was so rude.
Do you know how hard it is to find something that she's just not going to bang it out in 2 seconds and I don't have to tell her anything? I'm like, what do I get? So the coloring book was kind of fun. We had to sabotage a little bit.
I don't think you did. But
So the next one.
so the next one is you're taking turns with your partner. And when we say partner, it can be anybody. It can be, if you want to do this with your kid, you can. It's just you and a person that isn't usually on the videos with you, although you're the exception because we're an us. But so this one is you have to take turns. So if you're doing a project that's full of flowers, I will glue one flower on. He will glue one flower on.
Oh wow.
Did you come up? So we do this with Devin. And did you come up with this or did she? Yeah, it's hers.
That's funny. That'll be funny.
I knew it would drive you insane.
Yeah. See, that's what I get for taking out some of her teal colors out of her watercolor.
Right. It's payback time. That's funny. So, and I also want to let everyone know, and this way, if you're watching on the replay as well, I've made it my personal mission to get them over there to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, it will be a personal favor to me to go down in the description box, click on their link, and go over and subscribe. And watch videos. That's important too. But the subscribing part is the part I committed to. So
Well, thank you.
I'm going to announce the number. It has been chosen. The number was 3, and Brenda was the first one to put the number 3 in. Somebody put 3 not long
nice.
after her. But Brenda, you're the winner. And don't worry, if you didn't win, make sure you comment on the video like a normal comment, not the live chat. And I'll do a drawing in a couple of days. I'll put down in the description box at some point later, tonight, tomorrow, something, of when I'll announce it. That way there's a little bit of time. So just make sure you go over and subscribed. So I told them the other day, I was like, I'm getting you guys to 1,000.
You're too much.
I don't know how long it'll take me, but I'm getting them to 1,000 already.
We've been plugging along, just kind of doing our thing.
Right. We can just get you there a little faster.
Yeah.
And they're going to be hosting with me and Dave's Wreaths and Things. He's my other co-host I'm going to have on September 30th. We're doing another quick change challenge. I didn't come up with the name. Actually, someone suggested it to me. So I'm like, okay, that's a good name. I'm not very good at naming things. So that's a good name. I'm going to use it. It was Deanna from Crafty Magnolia. I had to think of her channel name. And she was like, oh, this would be a cute one. I'm like, I agree. I'm going to use that. So, so the Quick Change Challenge is coming up. September 30th is the next round of it. And they're going to be co-hosting with me. So.
And you know what's messed up is I know what we're going to make for your challenge, but not what we're going to make for ours.
That's all right. Well, you have a pretty good thing in the fact that a lot of this Chalk Couture stuff is reversible. So. Mm-hmm. Or magnetic, or you've got an
washable
on that.
I mean, we kind of got it all,
right? So
yep.
That's good though. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I think 20. I want to say it was like 25 or 26 videos on this one that we just did. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I imagine it's going to be even bigger because I have so much more time to ask people to do it, because last time I was like 2 weeks ahead. I was like, hey guys, you guys want to do a collab? I sent it to like out there on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I'll probably get like 5 or 6 people. No, I got like 33 people, and then they kind of just dwindled away a little bit. But I was like, this is insane. Apparently I need to make this a thing.
Well, it's a good idea. And it's something different too.
Right. And I don't like doing them. I don't know. I don't like doing my challenges every month because a lot of times I only do one video a week. And I'm like, well, I don't want to get pigeoned into having to do a certain challenge. So I get like ADD when it comes to videos, I guess. I'm like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Too many different things.
I've got a challenge, not a challenge, a collab that I'm doing on Friday. And there's going to be a $50 gift card for Amazon.
Nice.
With I think 4 other YouTubers. So
very cool.
Christmas in July. I just finished up everything for it today. I was like, this is really hard to think about this. And my husband was funny. He's like, I don't know why you're having such a hard time. The weather is literally not different.
It's the same thing.
He's like, this is the same weather you would have if it was December right now. I was like, I know. I'm just having a hard time getting into the Christmas feelings. He's like, it's not different for you though. I was like, I know. It's a little less rain than it has been.
There you go.
So,
aren't you guys getting a big storm?
It's on the other coast. So,
okay.
A big storm. It's just a tropical storm.
Oh.
That's it.
Fine.
We have thunderstorms that do more than that little bit that we had earlier. It was like sunny by afternoon today. I was like, oh, I guess it's gone.
That's funny.
I was like, oh, that's it. No, most Floridians, I mean, they barely even barely even pause unless it's at least a category 3, which is horrible to say. It's still very serious, but we have some Floridians here. I can say it. I was born here. I am a Floridian. I can say that we have some Floridians.
Oh, that's too funny.
We actually have a Florida Girls collab coming up in July. It's all YouTubers from Florida.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I'm trying to remember what Jackie named it. Oh my gosh, hold on. I can't remember. It was something really cute. I'll have to remember and put it on Instagram later. I can't remember what it was. Something about being covered in sunshine. Cover me in sunshine, like the Pink song "Cover Me in Sunshine." Cover me in sunshine.
I like it.
It's too funny.
So I'm excited about that one. It's all supposed to be Florida themed. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but it's all Florida themed. So, oh my gosh, Mama Mia DIY said she's already working on the September collab.
When?
Yeah. I started working early on my one for next week does that count for anything? I have one project done for that one.
Nice.
I don't do them that far out. I'm horrible. Unless I'm going on like a vacation or a work trip, I never get them done ahead of time.
We try. It never seems to work. We get a couple ahead, and then all of a sudden you fall behind again. And
That's what I was just thinking. I don't even know what we're doing in July at all.
we got to get through the weekend.
Like
We got a
at
big
all.
camping vendor show this weekend. Then after that, we'll get back on it.
Yeah.
And
She's got no clue.
apparently put your dog on a weight loss plan.
The skinniest little mutt too.
Yeah. That was funny because you see the tech before you actually even see the vet. And
Right.
she said something too. She's like, oh, he's gone up significantly since last. I'm like, yeah, he was 12 weeks old. I would hope he would have. Like he's 3.5. Yeah. He's a dog now.
So my
the
mom
vet
has a dachshund. She's like a dachshund mix. And they had said like something like, oh, she's really over. I mean, she's not small. She is not a small dachshund. A lot of dachshunds are end up like that. They're very stocky.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, she needs to lose weight and all this stuff. She's really too far over and all that stuff. And she's like, she doesn't eat that much. I don't feed her that much. They think like she's just going to rapidly lose weight or something. And she's like an 8 or 9 year old dog. And so she got the paperwork one time and it said like miniature dachshund. She's like, well, no wonder they think she's so much bigger for her weight. She's not a miniature dachshund. She's like, she was little when she was a puppy, when she first came in. They had her labeled as a miniature dachshund.
I wonder if they put standard poodle.
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
You would think they would look at him and say, probably not a standard poodle.
Yeah, because I mean he's tall too.
He's almost 65 pounds or something like that. He's big for a poodle.
Yeah.
Not a standard poodle though.
Well, if you'll also notice, my next post was any vet recommendations.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
Our vet has been really salesy too, to be honest. So my we lost a dog a few months ago, and I swear it's been like the last time we went, the vet bill was as much as when we had the 2 dogs, as when we had just the one go. It's like, whoa, are they trying to make up for something? Like they were trying to pick like all these different things. So they're like, well, she's an older dog. I'm like, yeah, she's 12. I don't know what you think I'm going to do now that I haven't been doing for the last 12 years.
We're not starting new stuff now.
She should really come twice a year. I'm like, why? You're not going to tell me anything that I'm going to be like, sure, we're going to do all of this stuff for the dog who's 12. Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, they're trying to make up. They're trying to making up for between the COVID and not having the 2 dogs.
You need to spend some more money here with us.
Yeah.
Right. I know. I was like, yeah. I have Chalk Couture stuff to buy now.
Yeah.
I have a new habit I have to pay for.
Right. I feel like saying like, how about this? I'll pay for your vet stuff, but you buy some stuff for me.
There you go.
And watch a YouTube video while you're at
nice in your waiting room.
Yeah.
Right. So, well, we'll probably let everybody go. Don't forget to comment on the video, and unless you're Brenda, and this isn't going to be open to Canada. I'm sorry. I tried to ship something to Canada one time, and it got sent back to me. I don't know why. I even know the person. It's Sandy, and I don't know what happened, but somehow it got sent as being returned. So I was like, well, sorry, I'm not shipping anything to Canada anymore.
And we're done.
I feel like you have to fill out a customs form and all sorts of crap.
Yeah, maybe I did the customs form wrong. Who knows? I did it. I do ship pirate or whatever, and I was like, I filled it out the way it said. I mean, I don't know how it could have been wrong. And it's like, how do you not? I was like, it was shipping to her house. How did it not go to her house? Yeah. I'm like, what did they do? And it's funny, like I watched it on the map, like it went all over the freaking place. It was probably like a month and a half before it ever came back to me.
Bouncing back and forth.
I'm like, apparently somebody did not like the way I put that on customs form. It was literally $4 worth of stuff from Dollar Tree. Apparently they did not like it.
Gotta pay the import duties on it.
She says it's us, not you.
Okay. They
We closed the border.
They said, no. We're not taking any chances that this has COVID in it.
Your package has got the COVID.
They might have thought that. I don't know. I was like, well,
Stickers,
Jesus, been in quarantine long enough. It took long enough to get there.
It bounced around for a month. It's good.
Right. Any possible contamination that was in that package was long been dead. So.
Too
Now I
funny.
could have sent it to you guys. You could have just hopped it over the border.
Right?
Mhm.
We used to be able to.
Hey, it's opening, by the way. Hope.
It is?
Yes, I have a friend who lives in Kingston, and she's like, she said that they're opening the border, I think, next week. And she's had a package on our side of the border for
A year.
it's
At
been
least
over a
a
year.
year.
It's been like a year and a half. She's like, I can finally get my purse. I'm like, Jesus.
That's so funny. So I have someone, I can never say, oh, there she is. Oh, the chat moved. I lost my train of thought there. Creating it myself, and I'm so sorry. I can never say your name right. It's LaPersha. Is that right? Yell at me if I'm wrong. And if you're late, I will send you a message about Chalk Couture, okay? Because we're wrapping up. Sandy says I can keep my COVIDs. So,
Awesome sauce.
so I'm gonna go seal this in something with some moisture in it to keep it fresh, so I can save my little bit of paste that's in there.
You should be able to just use like a chip clip. That's what I've used in the past. Yeah.
Well, this was fun. So I hope everyone has a good night, and I'll have a new video out on Friday. So, and don't forget to go subscribe. I keep going the wrong way. Go subscribe to What's Jamie's Making's channel. It's linked for you below. So,
And
bye everyone.
check out all of her links.
Yes. Shop away. And if you're interested in Chalk Couture, go ahead and just send me a message, either email or on Instagram, and I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you all of my how many days of knowledge? 7 days of knowledge.
You know a lot for 7 days.
You do.
Because I'm awesome.
Exactly.
Very true.
So, all right. Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Right.